Welcome in, fire signs. So we are going to look at, I'm going to do this a little differently. So this is going to be for fire signs, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. We are going to look at the victim energy that is blocking your manifestation, and then also what the universe is ready to offer you. And this is going along with the Lionsgate video that I did yesterday. I think I posted it today. This is going along with that. So this reading might make a little more sense if you watch that video. But anyway, let's take a look at the victim energy that fire signs are holding on to. This is also what is blocking your ability to manifest. We're in a really powerful portal that peaks on August 8th, and today is August 4th, 2024. So fire signs. Oh, be sure to watch your sun, moon, rising, and Venus also. You might get more info. Okay, what is the victim wound for fire signs? What are they holding on to? What is blocking them? Interesting. It's time to take action. New moon in Aries. And I'm going to pull some cards to go along with this. But what I'm hearing from this is it's not that you aren't taking action. It's the action you're taking isn't the most important action. It feels like fire signs. It feels like there is a situation you're avoiding taking action in. This could be a relationship, possibly. We'll pull some tarot cards and see what else we get here. But it's the inability to take action where it counts. So let's see. Let's see what's going on. Show us the victim energy here. And it almost feels like afraid of change. Afraid of doing something new. Let's go ahead and pull 5 cards. Wow, these are really jumpy. Let's pull 5 cards looking at the victim energy for fire signs. And thanks so much for being here, you guys. Welcome in. What is going on for fire signs? Show me the victim energy. We'll do 5 cards. Let's see if we can figure out what is going on here. Let's see. Where can we see this guy? We'll stick him right there. We've got the World, 10 of Pentacles, 9 of Pentacles, 3 of Wands, Ace of Coins. So a lot of, I just want to make sure the whole deck isn't in reverse. Yeah, it's not. So interesting. We have definitely a focus on money here, on also on family, and we have the World. This to me feels like a family wound here. So there is victimhood around, well, really it feels like allowing yourself to be yourself, showing the world who you truly are. But this feels like comes from family. Comes from lineage. So unable to be authentic with your family, with people. It feels more family. I'm not going to say people close to you, because I don't feel like this is going to be true for people that you trust, people that you know, close friends. But this does really feel like, especially how she has her face covered. It's really like hiding yourself from the world, not fully embracing who you are, not feeling like you can really step out as authentically as you would like to. This is the card that's making me feel like this is about family. We have the 10 of Coins in reverse. Or 10 of Pentacles in reverse. This is like breaking with tradition. It's hard. There's wounding here around stepping out of tradition, stepping out of what is expected of you. I'm also hearing afraid to let family down. So yeah, so a lot of wounding around that. And there's also an energy here that, or fear of, if I break tradition, if I step out of bounds, that I won't be successful. There's a story here that's been told, maybe while you were growing up, or maybe it's even still told now, that, there's a certain, you do this, you do this, you do this, and you'll end up being successful. It doesn't feel like there's a lot of flexibility here either, but this is within the family. Interesting that we have the Nine of Coins right at like the peak of this reading. So this is the kind of the main energy here. This is definitely going to be probably an inner child wound. This is wanting that acceptance from your family. This is wanting appreciation, wanting to, again, not disappoint, but you're really wanting, and I'm hearing father. So this is a father wound for many of you, really wanting to not disappoint your father, wanting that approval, or a masculine figure. For some, it could be a brother in your family, but desperately wanting their appreciation. So instead of making choices and doing things that are authentic to you, you make a lot of decisions and choices based upon wanting that particular person's approval. And again, fear around stepping away from tradition. There's also a fear here of needing to have the appearance of success, which, for in this situation, what I'm feeling, this is material. This is going to be, having the nice car, house, presenting yourself in a certain way. There's definitely a particular or traditional appearance that you're wanting to give. And perhaps if you made choices that were more aligned to your authentic self, maybe you wouldn't be as successful. And your definition of success is really formed and based upon your family's idea of success as well. So maybe that means maybe money isn't a big deal to you, but it would look bad. The family might look down on you, or, maybe you're afraid that you won't be successful, and, you won't get that approval that you're looking for. This could also be the total opposite. Maybe you come from a family that doesn't have a lot. You grew up really poor, and you have the opportunity to make a lot of money, to be very successful. Maybe you are very successful. You have a lot of material things, but you don't feel like you can show that off, or you can be proud of that, because, you don't want family to feel bad, or, you don't want them to look down upon you. There's wounding here for sure around money, family, tradition, taking action. You're not taking action from an authentic way of being. You're taking action in the hopes of pleasing other people. And we have the Three of Wands. So many cards in reverse here. We have the Three of Wands in reverse. So this could be, setbacks, obstacles, disappointments. But really, this is you feeling very disappointed. This is you knowing that you have way more potential. and you see a different path for yourself, but you're hesitant in walking that path for fear of judgment from family. Ace of coins in reverse. So a lot with a lot of money. And again, um, this could be excessive spending. I'm not really feeling that here though. This feels more like missed opportunities. Maybe there have been opportunities that you've turned down because fear of judgment. Yeah, this does. It feels like missed opportunity. So with this Lionsgate portal, this is a great time to look at this wound. What is this victim wound for you? This victim wound of breaking tradition, maybe a desire to make more money, or maybe a desire to have less material things. Whatever it is, it bumps up against your family's belief system. It bumps up against tradition, the way things always have been done, and you're being asked to step out of. It's not a comfortable place to be anyway, so step out, just do the thing. Be who you are. Make the choices that feel right to you. And that can be a tough one, especially if this is a core wound of yours, which I'm assuming it is. Otherwise it wouldn't have came up. And this is a collective read as well, so be sure to check your sun, moon, rising, and Venus sign too, because you might get more insight on what this wounding is. But this is blocking your manifestation. It's blocking your ability to fully stand in your light and let your light shine, fully stand in your power. So yeah, very interesting. Money, material things, where it's focused on job. Maybe you want to be an entrepreneur. Maybe you would like to go into business for yourself, but you are afraid of what your family might think of that, or maybe your family has a history of failed businesses. So, this is fear of what family will think. Okay, so let's look at, if you were to work through this wound and you are standing fully in your power, what is the universe ready to offer you? What is the universe ready to offer you? What is the universe ready to offer you? Let's take a look at that. And what freedom you would have being authentic, not censoring yourself, I mean, you would have so much freedom just from that. What is the universe ready to offer fire signs? It says community service. Oh, look, and we've even got an 8 in honor of Lionsgate on Thursday. The peak of it anyway. It says the balm to your wounds lives in the spark that radiates love and brings healing to the world. So this is connection. This is connecting with like-minded people, connecting with nature. This feels like simplifying things, getting back to the basics. What's interesting here, this card has the feeling of warmth. What is really interesting up here, especially when coins are in reverse like this, and we're talking about family, that's a really cold energy. It's not a loving, inclusive, inviting energy here. It's a very cold energy. So, and this feels very warm. So this is meaningful connections, connecting with like-minded people, and being appreciated and loved for who you are. And by stepping fully into your power, you are going to have the energy and desire to inspire and help others as well. So that's very beautiful as well. Let's go ahead and pull 5 tarot cards. Let me just shuffle things around a little bit. Okay. All right, so 5 cards looking at what the universe is ready to offer fire signs. What is the universe ready to offer you? All you have to do is be open to receive and ready to accept. I'm hearing less conditioning. So this could be very simple, I mean, authentic relationships where there's no expectations, there's no come as you are. You don't have to put on a show or be a particular way. Hold on a second here. I don't like it when a bunch fall out. So, okay, so 5 cards. What is the universe ready to bring fire signs? Oh, look, we got the World card again. Here's that connection and community, networking, High Priestess, fully standing in your power. Interesting that we've got that on the end. Okay, so, ooh, and I've got chills. I do feel like there is something big for some of you fire signs that you're meant to be doing. And it's interesting because this energy comes in quite a bit. I don't know if it's always with fire signs, but this energy comes in quite a bit of charity, starting a charity, you know, creating a charity. I don't know. There's something with that. It comes in quite often. So we've got some really magical, loving, caring people in this group. So 10 of Wands, releasing of burden, releasing of feeling like you have the world on your shoulders, or feeling like you just can't be yourself. I mean, that's absolutely draining when you feel like you can't be yourself. We've got the World card again. So offering, and this does feel like a closing out of a chapter, closing out of the way you've been living. So this feels like an entirely new way of living your life. So this looks like night and day difference from where you are now. But this is celebration. This is hopeful new beginnings. Seeing the world in a different way, seeing life in a different light. And it really, there is an energy here that feels very expansive. It feels very open. And again, there's not conditions here. You're able to truly be who you are and what you want to be. I'm going to sit this card over here for a second. We have the 3 of Pentacles. So this is helpful people, finding helpful people and places. This is working together to create something beautiful, and you're sharing your gifts, you're sharing your talents, you're allowing yourself to be seen. And not only that, but people are seeking you out for your gifts and talents. So whatever it is that you love doing, what are you passionate about is a great question to ask yourself. What are you passionate about, and how can you bring more of that into your life? That's this type of energy, and this is you doing that thing. So the universe is ready to connect you to opportunities of growth and expansion and connection with others. Just like this card said, you know, it's bringing healing to the world by you being healed as well. And I love that we have the High Priestess here. So this to me feels standing fully in your power, understanding who you are, following your intuition, not worrying about what other people think of you. You're just going for it. And it's almost like allowing yourself to be free, to be free of this burden up here. It's your life, you know, choose how you want to live it. And then we have the 5 of Pentacles here. So this is the energy of feeling left out, of feeling like you've missed, and it's under this Ace of Coins here, feeling like you've missed an opportunity. And and this is probably more like an internal disappointment because you've not been embracing who you are. You know you're capable of more, or you know there's something else that you want, and you continuously let yourself down because you've been worried about how family might see you, how you might be judged by your community even. But this is moving away from that. This is stepping out of that energy. And also, what I love about this is having people around you that you trust, that inspire you, that are helpful to you. So at times when you are feeling down, when you could use a helping hand, you have these new connections. So the universe is ready to offer you new connections, a whole new opportunity, especially with the World card here twice, an easing up of burdens, really standing in your power, standing in your self mastery. That's the other thing I feel with this High Priestess. It's self mastery too. So beautiful energy here. If you would like a one-on-one, I am offering 35% off readings until tomorrow, August 5th. The information is below. All right, fire signs, happy Lionsgate. Have a fantastic week. We'll see you next week.